Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Wine Wednesday. If you remember back to last week, we were beginning to dive into how to decode a wine label, and I started explaining what old world wines mean, geographically speaking. Today, we're going to take the next step. We're going to talk about some of the major grapes that are found in some of the most important wine regions in Europe. Now, why is this important? Well, you'll quickly find out that when you look at a wine label from an old world or European wine, they prioritize the place or the vineyard over other information, including the grape. So they just assume that you know which grapes are grown in those regions. Having that information in your hip pocket will get you ever so closer to decoding that wine label. Now, a quick disclaimer, this is by no means an exhaustive list. This is really a high-level view of some of the grapes you'll find in old world or European wines that you'll likely see at the grocery store or your local wine shop. So let's start with France. Let's go to Burgundy. If you get a white wine from Burgundy, it's always going to be Chardonnay. If you get a red wine, always Pinot Noir. In Bordeaux, red wines are typically going to be a blend of Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, and Cabernet Franc. White wines from Bordeaux are going to be Sauvignon Blanc and Semillon. Up in the Loire Valley, if you like wines from Sancerre, that's Sauvignon Blanc. If you like wines from Vouvray, that's Chenin Blanc. Down in the Rhone Valley, the reds are primarily Syrah, Grenache, Mourvedre. Heading over to Italy, we'll start in Tuscany and Chianti, which is a wine many of us know. That grape is Sangiovese. Going up to Piedmont, if you see wines from Barolo or Barbaresco, the grape is Nebbiolo. They have another red grape there called Barbera. Thankfully, that word is typically on the label. White wines from Gavi are made with the Cortesi grape. Over in Spain, you probably heard of Rioja. It's a very famous red wine region. That grape is Tempranillo. Okay, that was a ton of information. I feel like I need a glass of wine myself. And again, that is just a high-level view. It's really meant as a way to add another layer to the foundation as we go down that road of learning how to decode a wine label. Please come back next week when I promise we'll actually look at a wine label. In the meantime, let me know if you have any comments or questions. And until then, cheers.